All right, it's 10 o'clock. We'll go ahead and get started. I want to be respectful to all of your time. Welcome, welcome, good morning. Welcome to Functional Fitness. Today we're just using our bodies to help support this session. I do have my mats on the ground, and then I have something to drink because you want to stay hydrated during the session. So I'm going to go ahead and mute you. I'll keep an eye out if I see anybody else joining us. Let's go ahead and stand back. We're going to be swinging our arms, so make sure that you don't have anything near you. You don't want to hurt your fingers. We're just going to warm up our bodies. Got a wide stance. And I'm just going to let those arms swing in front of me, warming up the body. And what I'm doing is I'm letting the right go over the left go over the right. Nice, comfortable swing. Now let's take those arms and swing them in the same direction. So we go from one side to the other side. And right now, let's keep our body pretty static. So I'm still facing forward as my arms are swinging. So this is engaging the shoulders. Warming up the arms. My hands are nice and wide as they go by, letting energy flow through the fingers. And now let's add our spine and a little bit of our legs here. So now my body is twisting as I spin those arms side to side. And one last one, both direction. Nice. Let's go ahead and rest our hands on our hips. Let's get those hips loosened up just a bit. So I'm going to do some hip circles. And really try to feel it on the inside of your thighs here as you loosen up your legs a bit. As you roll back, maybe you feel it on your back hamstrings. Getting your joints warmed up, getting fluid in those areas. I'm going to move and put my knees together. My ankles are close. And I'm going to do some rotations with the knees. This is also putting some movement into the ankles. And we'll stop and change direction. And one last circle. Go ahead and bring your body upright. Nice. And go ahead and shake it out. Our first move is going to be a twist. What we're going to do is have our feet about hip distance. Mine are probably a little wider, so I have a nice strong base. I'm going to bring my arms upward, and I'm going to rotate my whole body to the right and then drop my hands down. Bring my arms up, face forward. Rotate to the opposite direction. Bring my hands down. Arms up, rotate forward. I'm going to do this for a count of 10, and we'll do 10 right and left. And so let's begin. 1, arm comes up, rotate, bring it down. Arms up to the opposite side. 2. 3. Each time you bring those arms up, reach up high, really get a nice stretch across your core. 4. 5. You might feel a little fatigue as you keep those arms up. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one, 10. Nice and strong, reach up super tall, all the way down. Reach up super tall, back to the front, and relax those arms. Nice. Our next move, we're going to rest our hands onto our hips. And we're just going to go up onto our tiptoes and then back down. It looks really simple, but what we're doing is we're focusing on this calf right here, really strengthening it, strengthening the ankle and the foot. But we're also working on our core strength as we hold our balance. So find a position that you feel nice and strong. My hips are about, my legs are about hip distance, hands on my hips. And let's go ahead and push up and down. Nice and slow, push up and down. And we'll do 10 of these. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, up nice and tall. 4, as high as you can push up. 5, feel those calves burning. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold this just for a bit. How much higher can you push, push, push through those calves? Raise that body up and release. Nice, good work. Our next move is going to be a wide stance. And I'm going to keep my hands on my hips right now. And I'm pretty wide. My feet are pointed at a 45-degree angle, setting down almost like a horse stance. And I'm going to shift to the right, and I'm going to shift to the left. So I shift to the right, come back to center, shift to the left, come back to center. I'm going to do this for a count of 10. So find that nice slow stance, and let's begin. 1, back to center, other side. 2, back to center, and back up. 3, notice my body stays upright. I'm not tilting over with this move. 4, body is upright. My weight is shifting directly down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Let's go super deep and bring it up. Super deep on the other side. Bring it up. Nice. Let's go ahead and bring those legs back in. Go ahead and shake them out. That was our first circuit. If you want to go ahead and grab something to drink, we're going to do that one more time. I'm going to add a little twist to each of them. But we'll run through those again. All right. Remember our first move, our feet were hip distance apart. We raised our arms up. We twisted to the right, brought them down, brought them back up again, and twisted to the left. I'm going to add a variation here. Arms are going to move up, twist to the right, drop them down. Arms come up, come to center, drop them down, bring them back up before we move to the next direction. So we're just adding an extra movement facing forward. All right, again, we're going to do 10. Go ahead and find that strong stance. You can let your knees be soft. 1, bring those arms up, rotate to the right, drop them down. Bring them up, face forward, drop those arms down. Bring them up, now to the left. 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. How are your shoulders feeling? A little tired, right? Arms up and back down. Nice. I'm hearing a little bit of sound. Let me make sure everyone's muted. Just because. Not sure where that sound's coming from. All right. Our next move is our tiptoe move. And last time we did this, we had our hands on our hips. We went up on our tiptoes. We're going to add a little bit more challenge. We're going to raise those arms up above our head. You might notice we're really working on strengthening these deltoid muscles as we work our core and our balance. And so find that stance that you feel comfortable in. Knees are soft. I'm going to put those arms up. I'm going to go up onto our tiptoes for a count of 10. Keep that abdomen nice and tight. This is going to help with your balance. Sink that weight down. 1. And down. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Arms up tall. 7. 8. 9. Last one. Let's reach up tall. Hold this one. Hold it. Hold it. Calves are nice and tight. Pushing through those toes. And release and let those arms drop down. Nice. Oh, good job. Our next move was when we had that wide stance. We shifted from one side to the other side. I'm going to add a little bit more movement here. As we shift to the right, I'm going to look over at my opposite foot and I'm going to point that toe up. And so now I feel this nice stretch on the inside of the thigh. Point that toe back down, come back to center. So I shift to the other side, point that toe up. And as I do, I shift my hip and look at that foot. Bring it back down, come back to center. So we're just adding a little bit of a flex of the foot in between. So go ahead and find that wide stance. Toes are pointing out 45, knees are in the same direction. Tuck that tailbone underneath to protect your lower back. I'm going to do it for a count of 10. Your hands can rest on your thighs or they can stay on your knees. However, it's easier for you to move side to side. For me, I like my hands on my thighs. Now let's do a count of 10. 1, shift over. Now let's look at that other foot, shift it up. And put it down, back to center. Other side, lift it up. Bring it down, back to center. 2, look it up. And back to center. Shift down, bring that foot up. Will you feel the thighs working in this one? Back to center. 3, did I do 3? 4. You guys should know me now. I'm bad with my counting. Another foot goes up. Back to center. 5, shift down, point that foot up. Bring it down, back to center. Other side, point that toe up. Bring it down, back to center. 6, shift down, look at that foot. Bring it down, back to center. Other side, lift that foot up. Bring it down, back to center. 7, shift down, foot up. Back to center. Down, foot up. Back to center. 8, down, foot up. Whew, really feel those thighs working in this move. Back to center. 9, lean down, foot comes up. Bring it down, back to center. Other side, bring that foot up. Lower it down, back to center. Last move, 10. Let's shift down, point that toe up. Lower it back down, come back to center. Other side, shift down, bring that toe up, back down, and back to center. Nice, all right. Let's go ahead and shake those legs out. We're gonna move into our next cycle, new 3 ones if you want to take a sip of water. I know when it's cold, we don't always feel like we need to hydrate, but the air is actually very dry. So you want to keep that water in your system. So I introduced this move last week, and I have to tell you, I was so sore right here, which meant I needed to work this more. So you guys get to do this because of me. And what we're gonna do is we'll have this nice, strong stance. Arms are up, and I'm gonna bring that elbow to my knee, and then bring it back down. And I'm gonna do one side for a count of 10. And so these are our open side mountain climbers. And so go ahead and pick whichever side you want. Nice strong stance. Your knees can be nice and soft. Both arms are up though. And let's do 10. 1. And back down. 2. And back down. 3. And back down. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Hold it a little slower. Bring it down nice and slow. Good. And drop those arms. Nice. Whew. All right. Let's do the other side. Leg is nice and strong. Both arms up for a count of 10. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. You might find one side stronger than the other. This is my strong leg. 7. 8. 9. 10. Let's hold it just for a moment. Woo, feel that glute. And down. All right, nice. Go ahead and shake those legs out. I'm going to keep that wide stance. This move here is going to be working the back shoulders right through here. I'm going to keep my hips facing forward. My body is facing forward. And I'm going to reach across and pull it back to my hip. So my hand reaches across my body, pulls it back. Now I'm not letting my body turn, not this time. This time, I'm keeping my body forward and just reaching across. So if you practice this move, you should feel it across your shoulder. If you turn your body, then we're working the back. And this time, we're gonna work our shoulders. So nice strong stance. So you have some mobility with the arms. And we'll do this for a count of 10. I put my hands on my hips so one can reach across. 1, to my hip, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax, nice. Great job. Sometimes these moves look so simple, but once you experience them, you really feel your body working. All right, our next move is our step backs. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. I'm just stepping back, but when I step back with a lot of energy. I'm going to plant my heel on the ground. So this back leg is nice and straight, shooting energy through that heel. As I do so, I'm going to shoot my arms up. So you see this nice straight line from the hands all the way down the body to the heel that's connecting to the earth. So again, these moves look simple, but they're really powerful. So hands are at your side, step back, arms come up. Really shoot energy upward and downward through that heel, and then we come back up. So we're working this whole core, but we're also working this thigh that's going to be holding you up and balancing you. We'll do one side at a time, so you can choose which side you want to start with. and let's begin. 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. 5, you feel that stretch across your body? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold it just for a moment. Push that heel a little deeper. Reach up a little higher. Feel that stretch across your abdomen. You might feel it in your lower back. Tuck that tailbone underneath and bring it back. Very nice. Great work. Let's do the other side. Let my body stretch out. If you want to practice, try it just to see how it feels, so you know how far back to step. We're going to do this again for a count of 10. Nice, strong body. 1, step back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, nice and strong. Let's hold it. Push that leg down, arms up. Feel that stretch all the way across your core. Tuck that lower back and release. Ah, nice, great job. All right, so those are our 3 moves in that circuit. Oh, we're gonna do that again. If you'd like to take a sip of water in between. I find it better to take just little sips of water more often. That way I don't have that sloshing in my belly. All right, we're gonna go back to our mountain climbers. This is when the arms are up and we bring our elbow down. And this time, let's really focus on this foot coming up being flexed. And so we're really not gonna let it just hang, we're gonna flex it. And then if you're able to, open it up. And so instead of bringing the foot in front of me, I'm gonna really open it up as wide as I can when I raise it up. And again, this is about building the core, strengthening these legs. But if you need a chair or you need the wall, that's okay as we build our strength. Arms up, another count of 10. 1, flex that foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep that foot flexed. 9, try to keep it open. Last one, 10. Let's hold it just for a moment. Feel the glute on the opposite leg. And release, nice, all right. I also feel it on my thigh right here. Okay, let's do the other side. Whew. Arms are up. Again, foot is flexed, open as wide as you're able to. Again, if you need a chair, use that chair or the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, flex that foot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's hold it. As long as you can, keep that foot flat, flexed, open it up. Oh, I feel my glute on the other side. Really holding. And release, nice, all right. Oh, that's a good one. Whew, that one makes me breathe heavy. All right, nice wide stance. Our next move is the one we cross over. This time, we're gonna take a nice deep stance. So again, we're working on these thighs, building up this strength, our core strength. As you have a wide stance, don't let the bottom stick out. Tuck it underneath. This is gonna protect your lower back. A wide stance. This time when we reach, we're actually gonna use our whole body. Reach across as far as you can and pull it back to that hip. Reach across. So now I've got some leg motion going and I'm twisting my body. So we're going to use our whole body as we reach to grab that rope that's over there and pull it back to the hip. Whew. And let's start with a count of 10. Let's lower down, get nice and low. 1, reach across and pull it back. Reach across. 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway there, let's check our legs nice and deep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Bring those legs back together. Good work. Whew. Our next move was those step backs. This is when we step back, bring those arms up. This time we're going to add a little variation. So we're going to step back, arms go up, but let's pull them down, whew, opening up that chest, pushing up. And when we push up, we can go ahead and bring our legs back up. So we're going to step back, arms go up. While we're stepping back, pull that energy down and visualize or feel it going all the way down to your heel. And then you bring the arms up and we'll start again. Nice. Just a little added motion using the upper body during this move. We're going to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. So pick a side that you want to start with. All right. Body's nice and strong. Relax those legs. Let those knees be soft. 1, step back, pull it down, bring it up. 2, step back, pull it down, bring it up. 3, down, up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, push it down, bring it back. 9, push it down, energy up, and release. 10, last one, nice and strong. Let's hold it just for a moment. Pull it down, let's hold it just for a moment. Push through that heel, chest is open. Lots of energy, bring it forward, up and down. Nice, good work. Whew, I'm working up a sweat here. My heart rate's rising. I'm gonna do the other side now. Some of these take a lot of coordination, right? Sometimes I have to remember what I told you to do. All right, other leg, step back. 1, bring it down, up and release. 2, bring it back, open chest, up and release. 3, open, back, down. 4, open, up, down. 5, lots of energy here, sorry, open, up, release. 6, open, up, and release. 7, open, up. 8, 9. Last one, nice and strong. Let's push through the leg, arms up, feel that stretch through your core. Pull it down, feel it down through your legs. Open up that chest. Energy forward and release. All right. Nice. All right. That was our second grouping of 3. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. Moving to our next section. This one's going to be working on our balance. And so we're going to begin just by lifting that front leg up. I'm going to put my hands on my hips. I'm going to lift the leg straight out, bend my knee and put it back down. Looks real simple, right? Kick it out straight, bring it up and drop it down. So we're working on our balance. We're also building the muscle in this thigh. Also loosening up the hip. You can decide which leg you want to use. Keep the hands on your hips during this move. We'll do one side, then the other. Each side we're going to do for a count of 10. 1, kick it out, bring it up and down, or turn sideways. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold that kick out just for a moment. Let's bring it up, hold it just for a moment, and drop it down. Nice. I can feel that on the top of my thigh right there. Let's do the other side. Hands remain on my hips. You want to practice once, go ahead and kick out straight. Bring that knee up and drop it down. Wow, I can feel my thighs are still hurting from the mountain climbers. Let's do this for a count of 10. 1, up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that kick out. Bring it up to the knee, hold it. Down. All right, great work. Our next move is going to be a squat. And we're going to leave our hands on our hips just to start. My feet fairly close, they're about hip distance. And remember you can tell if they're hip distance by making 2 fists. If they go between your knees and between your ankles, everything is in alignment here. I'm going to leave my hands on my hips. I'm going to sit as if I'm sitting down in a chair. Once I get down as far as I'm able to, and I'm going to push my energy back through my